Supposedly, there's this big rumor around that I know the Wells family all for years and years and years. And look, I get the fact that we may talk the same and all that, but we did not know each other. I did not know anything about nothing in their lives, no social media friends, nothing, until Summer Wells went missing. I didn't know this family at all. Seems to me like, I mean, man, people are making it out, and I mean, it's not true, man. It's not true. I don't know who starts these rumors and who don't. But I don't know. I did not know the family until Summer went missing. That right there needs to be understood. Once that's understood, the rest, y'all, you're gonna be like, oh well, nothing else has been said makes sense then. I mean, for real. But there were several things that was said that, fingers got pointed to me. Yes, I went and done the video at the lake. I'm pretty sure I was the first one to do that, and I didn't want no credit. I want Summer found. With any of this video or any of the other videos or anything on my page recently, it's mostly try to find Summer, no matter what it is. So I mean, hold on. Yeah, guys, I got 2 drinks. I actually got a Mountain Dew and I got a water. So, but yeah, I went to the lake. Then after the lake, man, there was a lot of these big YouTubers, man. I will say credit to like 3 or 4 that did reach out and ask, and not that you had to, but they was some of these big YouTubers, man, took my video and put it in a loop. I mean, I don't know how long. I think it was 8 or 9 minutes long to begin with or something like that. But whatever. They times it by 3, whatever it was. And I mean, I don't know, man. I don't consider myself a big YouTuber or whatever. I use this platform for the best ability I can. Y'all know that I'm not one to do these little skits and stunts and all this stuff. And there's a lot of people, that's all they do. And then when they see a missing persons case or something, then they jump on it because they know that's always got everybody's attention. And it seems to me like, man, it don't really matter what's being talked about. As long as her name is mentioned, you all will listen. So, y'all know since the beginning, I got to back up for just a second. That way, maybe some of y'all will get on the same page as the rest of us that know what's going on. When my buddy Luke Vance went missing back a couple years ago, me and Daniel, and that's the only name, I'm just going to say his first name, basically led that search. We came up with the reward money, all that. No sheriff's department did it. So we had to. And, by doing that, we had to, go out through the community and I guess people, we got kind of known for it, especially for that. Besides that, he was one of my, best friends. So after that, it seemed like another missing person comes up. There was this little girl, lives like, I don't know, maybe 10, 12 miles from me. Little girl goes missing. My phone starts going berserk. I jump in the car, go over there, and, we searched for like 6-7 hours. And the THP helicopter with, the heat signature radar on there is what found that little girl. But what I'm getting at is, and when Summer went missing, and I want to help. But it was like people were messaging, hey man, you live there, and this case right here, I think, has made people lose their minds. I mean, and I am a prime example of how some of y'all lost your minds. When I get done with this, there'll be a lot of y'all that's going to be feeling really guilty. Don't go back and try to delete your comments on any of these other channels. I already got the screenshots. Don't. I know who's real and who's not, okay? I already know. And right now, I'm not even looking at the comments. I know who's real. I mean, I know who wrote some nasty comments. I'll say it like that. So, with that being said, as far as, me wanting to help or whatever, yeah, I went to the lake and done that video. I've been several other places. I went to their house. I've been in their house. They were nice enough to invite me in their home. Let me go all through it. Anywhere I wanted to look on that property or around it, I could. I was welcome to. There was nothing that I was forbidden to look at while I was there. And I'll get into that in just a little bit later. But by going down there and doing all that, I guess because the videos were out, there was a web sleuth page. That's the name of the page, Web Sleuths. And I don't know anything about the page or nothing, but that was the page. It was live, and they were like 5,000 people watching this while it was live. Maybe some of you, I don't know. But the Web Sleuth was live, and then they had Chris McDonough, I don't know how you say his last name. Y'all know who I'm talking about, the investigator guy. That's been here, and he's been to the Wells family as that. I actually, one of the nights he was here, or I thought he was in town, I made a comment on his page and offered to buy him supper if he's still in town. I don't know. I mean, I get he's got, 75,000 followers on that page, and hey, I give him, he got some loyal ones. So I'm going to get into that in a second. But he got on there and got me confused with Don's old boss, which his name is Jaimie Killian, not Jaimie Wilson. That's two separate names right there. And he got us confused and basically said that, I was the one that, I was friends with Don, and I was the one that was given the alibi. I was like his free alibi. And guys, from there, the rumors have went from that to people actually showed up at my house with guns. And I mean, you wouldn't believe some of the stuff you all have started. Some of the crap you all have started. First of all, I'd say this, man. I don't know how, you just got to have some daggone loyal people. I am real easy to find out who I am, I've got CDLs because I'm a truck driver. I've drove a tractor trailer for coming up, let's see, this is what, August, I would say in about 6 days, it'll be 20 years that I've had my CDLs. I've never touched a piece of sheetrock to hang it in a house in my life. I've tore some down, yes. I hauled some on a flatbed, yes, but I've never hung any. So I am not Don's old boss. That was a big mess up. But by that mess up, man, I started getting messages, threatening messages. Then I started getting threatening phone calls. And it's all because, I don't know what to call it, to be honest with you. I don't know. Is it laziness? It can't be lack of knowledge, because like I said, I'm real easy to find out who I am. I've got my motorcycle license. I got CDL. There's other things that's registered with the state of Tennessee that I'm real easy to look up. I'm not a criminal, So I don't really understand how this mistake could have been made, but by it being made, and like I said a few minutes ago, no, there was not people showed up with guns, but yes, there was people showed up. That's not a lie. That did happen. Guys, and I'm going to say this. I'm not on here to bash anybody. I'm on here to hopefully somebody learns a lesson from this. I'll be honest with you. This time last year, I didn't really realize how powerful somebody's words on this little box right here, how powerful their words really is. I didn't realize that. But by me getting implicated, I was getting messages, people telling me that they knew that I had Summer at my house, and they was going to come and go through all my house and they didn't care what anybody said. And they also told me they knew that I'd done something to her, and they told me he's coming to kill me. And guys, where I live up on top of a hill. I got literally 100-mile view from right here where I'm sitting, back here behind me. 100-mile view. I can see way in the North Carolina mountains. If I look that way, I can see in the Virginia mountains. And I'm in Tennessee. So I've got a huge view. But there's a street right down there that runs parallel. And it's a dead-end street. I actually talked to some of the neighbors and asked if they knew anybody that drove these vehicles, which I'm not going to get into that. And they had no idea. And these vehicles was up and down this road, just a dead end, taking pictures and, whatever else. All I'm going to say is, I said a few minutes ago that I'm not a criminal. I'm a huge Second Amendment supporter, proudly, everywhere. I guess that's the best way I can say it. And by these little words like that right there, and take in consideration that I'm not here by myself, I live with my family. So that's the difference between daylight and dark for me. If I was here by myself, I'd invite you to come on in and have a hamburger, get you a Mountain Dew. But when there's family here, that's a totally different ballgame, man. Especially when I've done nothing wrong, man. You know, it's just mind blowing to me, man, that people would actually go that far without that much evidence. You're gonna go that much of a distance over no evidence. I mean, like I said, I'm very easy to look up. I'm an open book. I don't have nothing to hide from nobody. Why wouldn't you send a message first off and ask who I am, what I am, before you put my name in your mouth? I'm not a kid. I'm a grown man. I'm 42 years old. So, I don't know, man. I just don't get it. It's dangerous, guys. It is very, very dangerous. And like I said, for me to have people, you know, showing up at my house, like I said, guys, it's not good. It's not good. You know? And, you know, all these, I see, and I'll explain that. I see all these other people on these other people's videos that's accusing, whether it be, hey, look, I've been accused. I've noticed anybody that tries to help, anybody that makes a post and says, hey, I'm going to go pass out some flyers. I'm going to go get some bags of ice. I'm going to go over here because this lady asked me to. I'm going to go do video of the lake. I'm going to go to the dog trail. I'm going to go to their house. And the reason I mentioned all that's because that's all I've done. I don't know too many people's done more than that, and I don't want no daggone pat on the back for it. I want summer found at the end of the day. That's it. But by anybody doing just one of those things I've saw on the internet, they start getting accused. Are you all that jealous that you can't get up close and personal with this family? Are they that intriguing and interesting to you that, I mean, you got to start rumors on other people? Do you realize that's taken away from trying to find Summer because all you are is running your lying mouth? I can't stand a liar. I absolutely despise them. You know what? And God does too. It don't make a difference if it's coming out of your mouth or if you're using them little devilish fingers you got on the ends of your hands. Same thing. In the state of Tennessee, there's a defamation of character law. If it's written in these comments right here, it's called libel. If it's spoken out of your mouth, it's called slander. There's 4 steps that you have to go through, basically, before that happens. And I'll be honest, when the people show up to your house, that cancels the number 4 one off. Boom, it's gone right off the bat. So, that goes the same way with the wells. And I already know, guys, they've been people show up to their house. So if you've commented on that little stream with your fingers, you're just as guilty. You understand how that works? I volunteered to go down to Don and M's property. I told them I'd sit and guard them at night to keep people off their property. That's a bunch of BS. You know, around here, you bunch of city slickers, and I know we've been some people come from these bigger cities. Here, you need to understand how us hillbillies are, okay? We're not as kind as you dang city folk as you think we are. You don't come on our property unless you're asked to. It's simple as that. There's laws that protect us as well. You understand that? And look, I'm just saying it's past that point. I'm not going to do anything like that. I'm a nice guy. I understand mistakes happen. I get it. But listen, for so many of you all to hear that, there was 5,000 watching. So many of y'all heard that. I know Triggered Crimes right here, and you'll see that's one of my moderators. It's not one of the only ones that I know that actually stood up for me. The rest of you sat back and was like, oh my gosh, really? He's got something to do with this? Wow. Yeah. Appreciate it. All that did is show me how lazy you are. I'm freaking huge about loyalty. A lot of y'all already know that. A lot of y'all's already failed that. Before you can get your foot in the door, you've done failed. I read your comment. I know what you said. And it ain't right, guys. It's not right. It ain't fair to me. It ain't fair to the Wells family. What you're doing, you're discrediting, in my mind, the real professionals, the FBI, the TBI, and Hawkins County law enforcement. You're discrediting them. Because in my mind, if they had some kind of evidence that this family done anything wrong, with as much pressure as getting is put on from, guys, this is, the whole country's reaching out. I promise you they'd have somebody in jail by now. There is no, I mean, and that's the thing. I've seen you all on feeds of these idiot YouTubers that some of them don't even live here, think they know everything that's going on, knows all about the hillbilly life, but they ain't never lived it themselves. So no, you don't know. You don't. Don't come at me with your BS. You know, anybody that knows me knows that all I do is speak the truth. I'll tell truth if it gets my mouth busted. There ain't too many people this day and time got the balls enough to even do that anymore. But it's messed up, guys, that, you know, y'all, nobody would even speak up. I get the fact the guy's got 75,000 followers. Is that why nobody go against him? I'm not going against him right now. I'm just speaking the truth. I don't care who likes it. I'm not here for the little likes and the subscribes. If you don't like what I'm saying, there's a little X right here that you can kindly tap and hit the heck out just as fast as you come in. It ain't gonna hurt my feelings a bit. I don't care about that. You know, if it offends you what I'm saying, you're part of the problem, to be honest with you. When you've got, and it's lies, guys, and I'm not saying it in like a bad way, but when you've got lies putting people's lives at risk, yeah. And look, guys, this didn't happen tonight. This didn't happen the night before last. It was the night before that. So I've waited 3 nights. Trust me, the first night I was dying, you know. And if anybody that knows me knows what I'm talking about right there when I say that. But I waited this long before I did, because look, and I'm glad I did, because I promise you, he didn't get the message that he even knew anything was going on until last night, from my understanding. And he did go and correct it, or, you know, this and that. But guys, and like I said, I give him props. He's got some loyal people, man. I'm like, golly, that is crazy that these people actually showed up almost to my house within, 200 yards from my house. Okay. I don't know. It just blows my mind. But it's dangerous, guys.